Good morning, you guys. It is Monday, September 8th, and we have made it to Massachusetts, you guys. We are in the Airbnb right now, and we're gonna head out, get some food for the Airbnb. Then we're gonna head over to the Big E, get checked in, and put all of our stuff into the space. I don't think I'm gonna set up today because I lifted so much yesterday and the day before. I really have to take a break with that, so we're gonna go ahead and just set everything up tomorrow. But we have to return the U-Haul by tomorrow morning, so we're gonna go just to the Big E, put everything there, and come back home. I do have some more sewing to do. We'll talk about that in a minute, but I do have some bonnets to knock out, and I have to close some scrunchies and do all of the last minute things. But yeah, we have our sewing machine here. We have everything that we need here. Zena is here. My mom is here. We're all here. I'm so excited that she was able to come with us. I'm just so happy. My baby's here. We're all here together, and we can experience the Big E, all of us together. Yes. Getting to this point honestly took so much planning, not just with packing inventory, travel, and setting up, but also making sure people knew that I was coming. Before I hit the road, I sent out an email using OmniSend to let my community know I'd be in Massachusetts for the Big E. Email marketing is one of those things that can make such a big difference. Social media helps you reach new faces, but email is where you really build those ongoing connections with your audience. I've been using OmniSend for a while now, and I love that it's powerful without being complicated. It's built for small business owners like me with automated campaigns, global SMS, and beautiful branded templates that make it easy to stay consistent and connected. OmniSend users actually see a $68 return for every $1 spent, and automations that drive over a third of all email sales. Their 24/7 support makes it stress-free to use, especially during busy times like this. If you're ready to take your marketing to the next level and build stronger relationships with customers, please check out OmniSend. Use the link in my description or scan the QR code on the screen. Thank you, OmniSend, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get to the Big E and start setting up. Almost there. These roads are something else down here. This truck is all over the road. That's a school bus. I've never seen a school bus look like that before.
Where? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, in the country they do have them like that.
What? Gate 1, the Big E. Gate 10. We got 22 News in front of us. This is so exciting, Vanessa. I see the Young building in front of us. This is where we're gonna be. So
what are we on the back side or the front side?
I don't know if this is the back or the front.
Let's go up there and see.
This is door number 3. I have a map.
Yeah, you want to get your map out?
They spelled X and Beauty wrong, but that's our spot, y'all. We got a good spot, y'all. On the map, it doesn't look like it's a great spot, but now that I'm standing in here, we're right next to the door. Right across from the midway, we have restaurants on all sides, restrooms. We got a good spot. Here, I'm gonna hang you on the table.
That's the yours. Yeah, right. One for you, one for me.
We'll do as much as we can.
Yeah. That's one of the floors.
All right, y'all, so we got our flooring right here. It looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. These are the ends. You can tell by how those are. Awesome. I'm so excited. They spelled my name wrong, but that's all right. I forgot to bring my tripod, so I'm gonna set it up on one of these bins. We improvise. One thing about X and Beauty, we didn't get this far for a reason. We improvise. These are nice.
Yeah, they're really nice.
See, this is the problem I'm coming into right here.
This is not a corner piece. There's one side that's a corner piece and one side that's not a corner piece. No,
I'm trying to film a little bit too. There we go.
Just move your sign. Pull it, pick it up, pick it up.
This is pretty. Is it right now? Good morning, y'all. We're heading to the Big E for day 2 of setup. I'm following my sister. She has a U-Haul truck. We're gonna go return it right now, and then she's gonna jump into my car and we're gonna go straight there. It's probably like 5 minutes from the Big E, which is amazing. But yeah, so today is go, go, go. Getting everything set up. We already set up our sidewalls and we set up our flooring and put all the stuff inside the booth. Now today it's time to make it look pretty, get everything ready. The plan today is to set up as much as we possibly can, and then I have to go meet Carol, which is the person who has been sewing my scrunchies up here. I'm so excited to meet her. She has done over 500, which I'm so excited about, and I'm so happy to see them because I haven't even seen the fabric in person yet. I just sent the shipment straight to her house. So we're gonna go have dinner together or wherever we decide to meet up at, and I'm so excited. Today is a good day. I had one of my vendors reach out to me that I know from Delaware State Fair. She's also gonna be a vendor here, and we're just excited. You know, it's our first time here, and these people drive crazy up here in Massachusetts. Like, you have to be on it, be quick. I talked to lots of vendors, and y'all, this is the first time where I'm like a baby vendor. Everybody who I met there have been vending there for years. There was somebody there who have been vending there for 30 years. And I'm like, oh my God. But I asked questions. I asked everybody, like, how is the show? You know, what can I expect with foot traffic? And literally, you guys, everybody said there's no dead time. Like, the Delaware State Fair was dead all morning until 4 to like 7, 8 o'clock. This, they said, it's literally chaos every single day. I'm excited. I'm also nervous because now I'm not sure if I have enough stock, and I do have to go ahead and talk about the bonnets. I didn't know how to talk about this because I don't want to bash anybody or anything at all, but you guys know I share the testimony of how God blessed me to get everything I needed for the fair, and how I was praying for help, and I felt like God sent me the help at the Delaware State Fair with the lady that I told you guys about. I'm not sure now if that was of the Lord. And I'm not sure how to even talk about this because, y'all, things did not go as planned at all. It started off really well, you know, everything, but quickly things went left. We don't have the bonnets. I scrambled last minute to make 200 bonnets, so that's what I'll be bringing to the fair. And this has literally been, last week was literally the toughest week of probably my entire life. Well, no, business-wise, it was the toughest week of business ever. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how to talk about this. I don't want to get my spirits down, and I'm in a really good mood, and I've processed it as much as I possibly could. I've cried, I have prayed, I have consulted, so many different things that I've done over the last week, and I'm happy that I didn't sit down and actually like film a whole video when I was frustrated, when I felt blindsided, when I felt just all the feelings, because I never want to do things off of emotion. And I've had plenty of opportunity to come on here and be like, you know, she did this to me, she did that, but we're not like that. We don't do that over here. I don't do that anyways. And I always want to keep my channel positive and uplifting, but I also do want to show you guys the raw, the behind the scenes of things of running a small business, and not everything is going to be amazing. And, you know, I'm a nice person, I'm a kind person, and so far I have ran into so many kind, amazing people. But every now and again, you have to deal with something, and with blessings comes trials and tests. That's just life. It's all about how you deal with these issues And I'm so happy now that I processed it as much as I possibly could. I couldn't process it that much because I had to work, you know. There's no time to just sit down and wallow in self-pity. I just can't do that. I didn't have time, because if I would have done that, which the devil probably wanted me to do, then I wouldn't be ready for this, like the big E, what's to come. Because y'all, I went there yesterday and I don't even think we're ready for what is to come. And also, again, you guys, I posted again, like I have been doing with like the Delaware State Fair, and y'all, I have another video on TikTok like blowing up a little bit and it's reaching the people in Springfield and Connecticut, so we very well could possibly sell out of everything that we have. All in all, we do not have 1,000 bonnets. We have 200 bonnets that I made, so I'm just letting you guys know that. Yeah, and out of all of this, I've learned, and I'm sharing with you guys so you guys will know. Always, always, always make sure you have a contract, a signed contract. Always, always, always make sure that you guys are using discernment, because the devil can come in sheep's clothing. So, and be patient, because I was put in a position where I had to make a decision very, very quickly. And I believe that it was of God, because, you know, I was praying for this and everything else was lining up, you know, and I was like, this must be God. But, you know, I think God allowed it because he wanted me to learn a lesson. So the lesson was to be watchful. Not everybody that says they're of God is of God. So to be watchful and to be prayerful and to use discernment. So anytime that it feels too good to be true, y'all, like too good to be true, like, I mean, everything is perfect, just pray on it. Just pray on it. And y'all, I can talk like this to y'all right now and really talk to y'all with a smile on my face, because this whole week I didn't film how I really felt. Now, I did film a few clips, and I might throw them in here, you know, so you guys can see what I actually have gone through. Hey y'all, so the last few days have been a nightmare. This has really thrown me for a loop. This has really, I just never thought that I would experience something like I've experienced. I feel like I was just scammed. Well, I was scammed. I have been living a nightmare for the last couple of days, but I refuse to let the devil keep me here. I have a huge fair that I'm prepping for, and what is today? Today is Monday. It's a holiday, and I have work to do. I cannot sit in this place. Yes, it happened to me, but I cannot sit in this place because look, y'all, like I have so much work to do. I entrusted this person too quickly, and that's completely my fault. So now I need to sew after I've been doing everything. I could have been sewing from the beginning, just a little bit here and there, and just I would have brought what I had. But we're moving forward, and that's what we have to do in business or in life. If you keep dwelling on the past and what happened to me and all this stuff, you could never grow from it. I took my lesson and I said, Lord, I never want to have to learn this again. So thank you for this. Thank you for this trial. Thank you for this test, because it has taught me something so valuable, and now it's mine. So nobody can say, you know, oh, you don't need this or you don't need that. No, I know exactly what I need for my business, and I know how to move forward. And I think the lesson that God was trying to teach me is, yes, you can be kind. Yes, you can be nice and friendly, but you have to be firm in business. You have to be watchful in business. You have to be prayerful and use discernment. You have to, because not everybody that says God is of God. So yes, so I think that's all I'm going to say about this topic, because like I said, I don't want to bash anybody, and I'm happy now that I never said her name, because something in me was like, just don't, you know, say anything until afterwards. And I'm happy that I didn't say anything. So, you know, and no, I will not tell you guys her name. No, I will not bash anybody. That is not what we do here at X and Beauty. But The only reason why I'm sharing it with you guys is because I know that I've gone through this for a reason. I've got the lesson, and now I'm able to share with you guys who may be about to go through it, or maybe going through it right now, or, you know, or just want to know how to handle things when it comes up. And yeah, so I thank God for all of the blessings that He's blessed me with. I even thank God for her for coming, and for the trials and for the tests, because this builds me. It builds character. It builds resilience. It builds strength. And I feel stronger because of it, because now I know, like, yes, you know, I can be kind and everything, but I can be firm. I can be firm in business, you know? And that was always something that has been hard for me, was confrontation. It always has been hard for me to speak up for myself, you know, because I don't want to let anybody down. I am a major people pleaser, but I'm not going to say that I'm a recovering people pleaser, because after becoming a mom and going through all of that, and now in business, dealing with people who are not so kind and not so nice, you know, I have to kind of, you know, speak up for myself and really do things differently, because, you know, you can't have people walk all over you and everything, especially when they're in the wrong. So yeah, that is my lesson for today, and we may touch on it later if I have anything else to say about it, but y'all can read between the lines. I know y'all. She did cut some of the fabric, which is great, so I'm grateful that I had some cut fabric to even go off of. I was supposed to have, you know, at least 600 bonnets done, and they were not done. So yeah. But anyways, we're going to go and talk about something more positive, which is selling out at the Big E. So we are staying at an Airbnb this time. It's in a nice area, and so far we really love it. No issues there. It's very nice. It feels very cozy. All the vendors that I've spoken to, the administration, everybody has been super, super nice, you guys. Like, very nice, very helpful. The process was very easy. I thought it was going to be harder because of all the paperwork and all the stuff that I had to do on the back end side. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be a lot. But I think they sort all of that on the back end, so when you get there, it'll be very easy for you, and I'm really happy about that. We got our lanyards so I can have my badge. I got a badge, you guys. This was like the first event where I actually have like a real badge, and yeah, so I had to get one for my sister, and I have to get one for Genesis and Raven when they come. So we have to get a picture taken and all of that stuff. I feel very blessed because literally everybody that I talked to were like, it is so hard to get into this fair. Some people have been on the waiting list for 3 to 4 years, you guys. And I got in on the first year. I got rejected at first, but God came through. God came through. But oh my God, I have so many of you guys coming out to see me. Like, I am so excited. I am so excited. I have energy this time because for the most part, I was doing social media. I was doing the back end stuff. I was making the hair care, which was a lot. But the last week, I've been rushing to sew things. But y'all, when I say my village showed up, I have always been the person that would help others. Like, I would be the first person to help other people and neglect myself always, always, always. But ever since becoming a mom, and a single mom at that, the people that God has set in my life have been amazing. He has sent an incredible village, not just with motherhood, but in business, you guys. Like, it is just amazing the amount of people that have showed up for me in this season, because they know about the whole situation with the bonnets and stuff, and I didn't even have to ask, you guys. They were like, what can we do? What can we do? to help you. So I had a few people literally like show up at my house and they just helped me knock out scrunchies. I had one of my vendor friends, Joanne, she sells the honey. She came over by surprise and she cleaned my garage for me, organized all of my market stuff for me. Rosa came over, Michelle came over. We are truly blessed. We are truly blessed. And when you pour into people, when you don't think of yourself, God sees that and he rewards that and he will bless you for that. Because for years, y'all, I was the person that would help other people. I was always the one running thin, trying to make sure everybody else was good. But now I'm in a season where I'm more vulnerable because I need the help. I need the help. I've reached capacity of what I can do by myself. My business is growing. I just need to accept that and ask for help. And with this whole situation with the bonnets, I really felt like just giving up and saying, what's the point? Because I don't ever want to go through another situation like that again when it comes to like working with somebody ever again. I never want to experience that again, y'all. So I was like, if I can't do it by myself, then I'm just not going to do it. But I know that's just nothing but the devil trying to get me, trying to get me down and things. But we're going to keep moving forward and there are good people out there.
This one is the garlands. Because you'll see it through the front. You gotta go through here.
This one has the washer. This is the same thing as mine. The gold. It's just this washer.
Way up.
This one feels more sturdier than mine. All right, y'all, let me give you a tour of our building. This is one of the entrances where I'm at, near door number 4. So when you come in, XM Beauty is gonna be right over here. Everybody's in here setting up. This space is 55,000 square feet. We have a few restaurants in this building as well. Wrapped around. Are you wrapping around right now? Or you want to pull it up?
Pull this out. We gotta wrap it around the other way so we can see the, yeah.
It's gonna be pretty going through here, like it's intertwined.
I know.
All right, let's cut up this garland. We had to get more because now we're gonna wrap it around the top of the rods. We couldn't bring a tent, so we had to improvise, but this looks so much better than the tent. We brought Zena because she was with my mom and she wanted to come, but now I'm like, oh, maybe I should have kept her home or at the Airbnb with my mom, because now she's hungry and we got work to do and now I'm anxious. Yeah. Hello. Just in case.
Something new this year, huh?
Yeah.
It's our first year.
Yeah.
It's your first year?
First year.
Yes.
Us and the ones next to us are first year.
Yeah.
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 Not bad.
How long have you been here?
Long enough.
Long enough? Any tips you can give us?
Huh?
Any tips you can give us? No.
Just make sure you get really, happy customers.
Yes, yes, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, these are lights.
Yay! Now it's cool.
The back we have twinkle lights, but we were thinking about getting more of these ones to put up there. I'm not sure.
Does it get dark, really dark at night?
Sometimes it gets dark, but people like brighter lights.
That's what I noticed too.
So people can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll
All
see.
the product is going to be up on here.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
first of all,
But
make sure
also,
it's like in the corners and kind of light up so people can see it.
yep. Yeah. Yeah, we have a light.
No, we got people coming in here.
Yeah, you can hook up the lights. You're better at that than me.
Right on this corner. No. It's too visible. Yeah.
It's all coming together, y'all.
Open this noisy. Mommy, you check that purple thing now.
What purple thing? The dress? Hold on, baby, hold on.
We'll see. We can do it later. We just line it up for see how much.
Can you pick those up for me?
I'm doing them up.
And I gotta give you
We had to get more lights because these little lights that we got from Harbor Freight I thought were amazing. We need more. Everybody else has so many lights, so we had to go run out to Home Depot and get more lights. We got 6, so 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. All right, here's our final setup display. It looks so good. In the middle of my hair care up there, I'm gonna put my QR code, but my other one broke, so that's not gonna be empty. But we have some bags, some handmade bags that a sister in my church made. We have wristlets and my mom's purses. We have bonnets, hair care, hair claws. We have our mirror with our mini scrunchies and my mom's purses. And then of course over here we have our scrunchie wall. This is the best scrunchie wall I've ever seen in my life. So beautiful. We have Vanessa's wristlets. It's so dark. Look how dark it is. And then we have more bags over there.